come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and f*** off.
Jeff Bezos is here.
Oh!
Jeff Bezos.
Wow, great actor.
And he's got cash. When he writes a check, the bank bounce. Like, Jeff Bezos is so rich, he got divorced, and he's still the richest man in the world. He saw Marriage Story and thought it was a comedy. Steve, do you have anything you want to add about Mr. Bezos?
No, I like getting my packages on time.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So...
From addressing Robert Downey Jr.'s addictions to attempting to grab his Emmy back from Steve Carell. That's why nobody roasts celebrities to their face like Ricky Gervais. When it came time to introduce Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, Ricky did something no one anticipated.
The other is Tim Allen.
But it didn't end there. The two of them stepped up on stage and returned the joke.
Well, you know, like many of you, we recall back when Ricky Gervais was a slightly chubby but very kind comedian.
Yeah. Neither of which is he now.
Outside of award events, Ricky doesn't take a rest either. When he appeared on David Letterman's program, there wasn't a single visit when the host didn't become a target.
Why didn't you do more than 12 episodes?
Because I was tired. I think that...
Tired?
I need to lie down. I got the attention span of a toddler. I can't believe you've done this show this long. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
I can tell your heart's not in it anymore.
No,
but
I couldn't care less anymore. You look pumped, buffed, and cut. You are ready to go.
Thank you.
When did this happen, for God's sakes?
It's been a gradual process.
Yeah. Well, what is your goal?
Over 50 years. Started off really small.
Yeah. And what's the matter with your voice?
I've got a sore throat. So that's it.
How long have you had the sore throat?
Just a couple of days.
See, now I had a sore throat around the holidays.
It's all about you, isn't it? It's all about you.
Yeah. You see what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
Here, you try it.
No, I can't.
This will get rid of...
Sorry,
huh?
How is this not a breakdown? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to help you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, you can get this, all 7 episodes, available for streaming.
I've never seen you so animated.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you. On Netflix.
I thought you were giving up.
Okay.
I honestly just thought you were seeing this out, waiting by the time. I was thinking of I wouldn't be long till I was there.
Oh,
and now...
Well, you think maybe I should? Maybe.
No,
huh?
You've got a second win to go for it. Why would...
And Mel Gibson obviously didn't see this one coming. When Ricky introduced him at the Oscars.
I hope I haven't offended anyone. I didn't mean, it's not my fault. There's a lot of powerful people here, so if I said it's... Honestly, I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
4 years later, there was an apology that seemed more like another veiled joke than anything else.
Listen, a few years ago on this show, I made a joke about Mel Gibson getting a bit drunk and saying a few unsavoury things. We've all done it. I wasn't judging him, but now I find myself in the awkward position of having to introduce him again. Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, okay? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mel blames, we know who Mel blames. Listen, I still feel a bit bad for it, right? Mel's forgotten all about it, apparently. That's what drinking does. No, I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. Oh yeah, okay, here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby. Please, Malcolm, Mel Gibson.
Now, if there's a favorite target for Ricky, it's Steve Carell. The two of them starred in The Office in separate nations.
You probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you?
You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from?
Let's pay him hundreds of millions of dollars and put him in every movie.
It sounds like a serious competition, but it's all in good fun. At least that's what they say.
Our next presenter.
But this host discovered hard way that raising up the show around Ricky comes with a price.
Of course, you play, in the UK version of The Office, play the boss. What is the weirdest excuse that you've ever heard?
You say the UK version.
Yes.
I call it the original.
Yes, well done. You're well done. Well done. It's true. Wow, that's
Most people think Steve Carell came up with it.
With that, even while presenting Johnny Depp, who's one of his greatest friends, Ricky found a way to turn the event into a comedy.
This time last year, our first presenter was the biggest movie star on the planet. But I insulted his film The Tourist, causing his career to plummet so far that he was forced to work with me on my new show, Life's Too Short. Please welcome the man who will wear literally anything Tim Burton tells him to, Johnny Depp. It's real. You can have some.
Just checking.
Yeah. And be honest, are you on recreational drugs? I'm joking. No, that's not the question. And we all know the answer. Have you seen The Tourist yet?
No.
Then the tables turned, and in a BBC special, Johnny got his vengeance.
Because I actually got together with a few pals after the awards, and we wrote some jokes about you. And I want you to know this. No one makes fun of Tim Allen on my watch. Here are my jokes. What is nastier than Ricky Gervais's jokes? His teeth. Why do people take an instant dislike to Ricky Gervais? Because it saves time. Now this is from Angelina. Tell Ricky Gervais that me and Brad have a picture of him on our mantelpiece because it keeps the kids away from the fire.
The relationship between the two is usually packed with a lot of laughing and some extremely bizarre anecdotes. And when he blasted Robert Downey Jr., he didn't anticipate was for Robert to lash back just as strongly.
Aside from the fact that it's been hugely mean-spirited with mildly sinister undertones, I'd say the vibe of the show is pretty good so far.
And watch what he said when he heard Rebel Wilson's story.
Yeah.
Is it real that you did want to be a rapper, you and your sister?
Yeah, because there's no African Americans in Sydney, so like white people like to rap. And I had a little group with my sister Liberty.
I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
You kept it. We worked together for a couple of days.
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way?
Here are 8 instances awake folks were smashed by Chris Rock. Starting with the moment woke activists decided Chris deserved to get smacked for his jokes.
Why did you think he deserved to be slapped?
As it is about accountability, right? He has made black women specifically the butt of his jokes for years, and he's finally being held accountable.
Sure enough, Chris took her admonition to heart in his particular selective fury.
I'm gonna try to do a show tonight without offending nobody, okay? I'm gonna try my best. You know why? Because you never know who might get triggered. That's right, you say the wrong thing, motherfuckers get scared. Gotta watch out.
But the next bomb Chris released was targeted squarely against Awakened Culture HQ.
Gotta watch what you say, because words hurt. You know, anybody that says words hurt has never been punched in the face. Words hurt when you write them on a brick, okay? Gotta watch out! Everybody's scared!
Next, Chris demonstrated how cancel cults exploit their culture for their benefit.
If you're a certain age and you go to work, you are scared. In the old days, if somebody wanted your job, they just worked harder than you. Now, if somebody wants your job, they just wait for you to say some dumb shit. Try to get you with one of them woke traps.
And Chris expressed his greatest difficulty with the trigger.
Say, hey, we going to a gay wedding tomorrow. How do you feel about that? Oh, it's good, it's good. Don't fall into the woke trap at all now. I have no problem with the wokeness. The thing I have a problem with is the selective outrage.
Say that again?
Before the curtain call, however, Chris gave the professional victims a last call out on their hypocrisy.
One person does something, they get canceled. Somebody else does the exact same thing, nothing. You know what I'm talking about. You know, like the kind of people that play Michael Jackson songs, but won't play R. Kelly.
While the Rainbow Rally felt they had got Chris in 20, his outburst at the 2005 Oscars demonstrated how invincible Chris truly is.
Another movie nobody wanted to make this year, another movie nobody wanted to make, was the big religious movie, Passion of the Christ. Man. That's right, Passion of the Christ. I saw Passion of the Christ. Not that funny, really. Nobody wanted to make Passion of the Christ, man. Come on, they made 6 police academies and can't make one Passion of the Christ.
This time, however, Chris nearly joined the dark side.
They had no problem making Hellboy, but made Passion of the Christ. That means Jude Law could get in the club easier than Mel Gibson and Jesus. A lot of Jewish people were mad about Passion of the Christ, and I could relate, because I had to deal with a movie called Soul Plane this year.
And Chris started dragging the whole executive Hollywood to the cleaners for their hidden bigotry.
I will trade you Passion of the Christ for Soul Plane any day of the week, okay? See, at least they make movies for white people to enjoy. Real movies with plots, with actors, not rappers, with real names, like Catch Me If You Can, like Saving Private Ryan.
Putting the last nail in Hollywood's coffin, Chris also made sure they were buried 6 feet deep.
Black movies don't have real names. You get names like Barbershop. That's not a name, that's just a location. Barbershop, cookout, car wash. They've been making the same movie for 40 years. That's right, laundromat's coming soon. And after that, check cash in place.
While Chris only pointed out the mild racism baked into Hollywood's self-image in 2005, by the 2016 Oscars, he had converted that observation into a full-blown critique.
Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards. You realize if they nominated host, I wouldn't even get this job. So y'all be watching Neil Patrick Harris right now.
And the outrage enthusiasts demonstrating against this bigotry were going to receive fire too.
We got all this controversy, no black nominees, and people are like, Chris, you should boycott. Chris, you should quit. You should quit. How come there's only unemployed people that tell you to quit something? Huh? No one with a job ever tells you to quit.
But Chris had a legitimate question for the whole movement.
Now, the thing is, why are we protesting? That's the big question. Why this Oscars? It's the 88th Academy Awards. It's the 88th Academy Awards, which means this whole no black nominees thing has happened at least 71 other times. In the 60s, one of those years, Sydney didn't put out a movie.
Not stopping there, Chris highlighted out how the morality mafia
and black people did not protest. Why? Because we had real things to protest at the time. Too busy being lynched to care about who won Best Cinematographer. When your grandmother's swinging from a tree, it's really hard to care about Best Documentary Foreign Short.
The next question that Chris fired, however, was the one on everybody's mind.
Is Hollywood racist? You gotta go at that the right way. Is it Burning Cross racist? No. Is it Fetch Me Some Lemonade racist? No. It's a different type of racist. Now, I remember one night I was at a fundraiser for President Obama. A lot of you were there.
But before Chris' response could arrive, his famous closest buddy caught a stray.
It's all of us there, and there's about 4 black people there. Me, Quincy Jones with the president.
And in his final outburst, Chris burned the whole of woke Hollywood on fire.
Mr. President, you see all these?
Before changing gears, however, Chris delivered one more celebrity roast that would get him whacked in the head later on.
What happened this year?
Which merely goes to prove that Chris can use any content to undermine woke people.